now?
Can I talk?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fucking goddamn.
People living out of vans.
Yeah, man. People living out of fucking van. I've noticed that, man, because like I used to think motherfuckers just moving,
It's the
but
GoPro one?
it's the way they kind of like.
Yeah, cool.
It's the way they like move around. I'm like, oh, you're living in there.
Yeah, because they move around in the same areas. But like, there's one of them that's outside my place, and I'm like, I know this motherfucker.
If I were single, straight up, I would be doing that right now.
Really?
Straight,
the,
100%.
the van life.
I would buy like a really nice one, like mortgage, like style payment, like
So
well, like
fucking
Well, yeah, because
100,000.
if you spent like
Yeah.
100,000,
That's
you'd be paying less than you pay rent anyway right
you
now.
yeah, the payment would be like $800.
And
or
as,
something
and
like
as
that.
long as
That's
you
an
as long
RV
as you
at that
move
point.
your shit,
yeah,
you just get a gym membership. You can shower in the gym.
yeah. Exactly.
I mean, you're not gonna be getting any pussy in that.
No, you get pussy what in 2023?
you ain't getting no pussy
Oh,
no
you
van,
guys,
bro.
you guys are fucking crazy.
like if you're a girl, you can get dick.
There's a whole thing called van life.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's all bitches.
but those people are like traveling all over the country. They're not
I'm
like
traveling too. What do you think? I'm just getting to sit around here with you idiots?
from North PB to South PB.
Yeah, man. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know if they get pussy.
I think-
They're getting put. Oh, I'm so mad.
For real?
Now I want to do it just to prove a point.
He's gonna break up with this girl.
I told
Get him
you.
in.
I told you on FaceTime.
All
right, so-
hey, where I get one?
Hold on. You could definitely, like, depending on the woman and depending on where you are, but eventually, like they're gonna get tired of it.
I feel like that's a sign of instability.
Dude,
I mean, yeah.
guys have 7 fucking felonies, 4 kids, tattoos on their face.
Yeah, women love
and
instability.
They still fuck. And you think you're not gonna fuck in a $100,000 van? Are you high?
I guess, man. But at that point, it's not a van, bro. That's a legit RV. I don't.
Okay, here's the difference. I looked deep into this.
Because we just had. They were just
into the pussy factor or the value.
But the RV, you can't stealth camp anywhere. So that's what they call it, stealth camping. So you can take that Sprinter van it could be a plumbing van or whatever. That's what it looks like, and you can park it wherever, But if you have an RV, you can't just park it.
Well, you're talking about an RV, not like a van.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
What I'm
Yeah,
saying
because he
is,
said 100,000.
I'm saying
Like
you're
that's
gonna-
like.
Oh
RV
yeah, but no,
prices.
the nice ones are like 80, 100 G's
Yeah,
for those
yeah.
vans.
Oh really?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't do the RV though, because the RV you can't park it
Yeah.
anywhere. You have to have like permits to park it.
Here's the thing though, so you also have to move your car every 3 days. But like you would want to move it every day just in case.
I think it's the class too, like the chassis class. How big
Right.
it is, the chassis.
Yeah.
Do you know what a chassis is?
I
No?
do, fool.
I know.
Can't get out of here.
What kind of
bud.
chassis that
hard,
BMW you got?
I don't know, man, but it's got one.
Yeah. How'd you guys handle the hurricane?
Oh god,
Man, that fucking weak ass shit. Dog, I went to the fucking harbor just to see what was cracking. Wasn't nothing popping. I thought I was gonna see like crazy ass waves just crashing, fucking big ass ships. Damn
This
near
dude thought it was
tilting.
Point Break and see Bodie out there.
Pretty much,
Just-
man. When I was like, it was
So,
just gray.
For people that are not from Southern California, they hype this thing up. Like people were texting me that don't live here because I always blow that off. Like, oh, there's a storm coming. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And people were texting me. I'm like, maybe I take it seriously. Like let me look into this. And I'm like, all right, well, this could be more serious. And I'm seeing videos from Mexico on Twitter that it's like 140
it's
mile an
fucked
hour
up.
winds.
that's
I'm like,
that's where it hit. Yeah.
yeah, but I'm like, okay, maybe this is more serious than I'm thinking. So I'm like kind of amped for it. I'm like excited.
I mean, I know who got the dry goods. I'm going straight
definitely.
to.
We went to Costco.
Oh, yeah,
all the
definitely.
water.
That was the first thing. I
My
was like,
brother
man.
went like an hour before the hurricane hit because one of our friends was there and he's like, dude, there's nobody at Costco right now. He's like, my brother's like, oh shit, I'm going.
See, that's weird because I saw videos of Costco. Like
No,
people,
this was like
posting it, and
right before the
Oh,
right
okay,
before it was
yeah.
supposed to hit.
They,
Yeah.
yeah, they
I
blew
was
it.
gonna say right before it hit. It didn't hit.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it was
that's
so just to be clear, they were telling everyone in San Diego it was going to be a tropical storm by the time it
Yeah.
hit San Diego.
But-
And like you could literally go on on weather.com and look at like the hourly projections of like the forecast. And like as soon as I saw that it was going to be 20-mile-an-hour winds, that's when I was like, dude, there are normal storms like that in San
yeah,
Diego.
we have
at
that,
20
yeah.
we have
Dog,
that all the time.
at least
like
three-
just not in the summer, but like
At least 3 people referenced Sunday as the hurricane. I was like, bro, that's not a fucking hurricane,
Yeah.
dog.
Dude,
Get the fuck out of here.
It was a cover up, man. They're just trying to get the economy going back again.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
Go to
the gro- I heard-
Costco and
I heard-
spend fucking $500.
Dude,
blame
the
Hillary
grocery
Clinton.
stores were cleared out
Yeah.
because I went the next day. You know
That's
what I mean?
so dumb.
Like a
That's
day
so
late. And I
fucking
was like, damn.
the thing is though, like it was a category 3, which like my family's from Florida. Like I have a ton of family that's still there. Like category 3 is like, oh, like just close the windows.
Yeah, that ain't shit, right?
That's not shit. Yeah.
When I was leaving my gig, they were building sandbags.
A bunch of people sandbagged up.
Hold on, I
That's
get that in
not
San
crazy. Yeah,
Diego
that's
because
not
San
crazy.
Diego fucking
Yeah.
floods on like a
True.
normal like drizzle.
We don't have like a drainage system really. Like some areas do. Like there's one by my house, but normally you don't see them at all.
They just started finally
Yeah.
putting more storm drains in PB
Yeah.
because that shit would be like a river anytime it would rain, dude.
Yeah.
I'm standing outside my apartment when it rains and I look and it's just a straight up like a current going all the way down the street.
You can find videos. Other people can find. You can, if you're listening, you can find this right now. Videos of people canoeing down streets.
Yeah, right in front of the
San
beachcomber,
Diego. like that's how crazy it gets.
You were
there.
saying that you're not supposed to surf after a rainstorm because
Yeah.
Especially
why
in
is
San
that?
Diego.
all the shit water
All the
from like our
runoff.
streets, all the runoff goes in
Yeah.
the ocean. But how do like other cities? Because everyone says that San Diego, it's like really bad in San Diego. We don't have like
Well,
drainage.
it's because of the
Yeah, we don't have, like,
Tijuana's
oh
shitty.
Damn Mexicans, man. Again.
Hey, that was last episode. That was no more Mexican. No Mexican talk.
But it's also because it's how long it takes between rain. So like
Right. Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like if it rains consistently, then all the shit's getting washed
Got
away.
it. Got it.
But in San Diego, it rains like 5 days a year, so all that shit is just built up.
Kind of like how it doesn't rain a lot, so when it does rain, the roads get super
The
slick
oil,
because
yeah.
all
Yeah,
that
'cause all the
oil.
oil's slick. Yeah.
Huh. So that's an excuse
Yeah,
for
which
us.
that's people always go like, oh, Californians can't drive when it rains. Well, it's like, well, it doesn't really rain. So when it does, it's
It's also
slick as
Southern
fuck.
Californians because Northern California, we
Yeah,
fucking-
right. It rains all the time. Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta
Y'all hold it
deal with
down?
that shit.
But I
Yeah,
don't
we
even
hold it
consider.
down,
To
yeah.
me, I'm done with Northern California. To me, I'm from there. I'm done with it. I denounce Northern California.
Why? What?
I'm
Tell
done.
us. Give us
I don't know. I'm
reasons.
just over it.
Really?
I don't like the way
What-
they look.
I mean,
don't
when's
like
the last
way
time
they
you
talk.
been?
Oh, they, not just the area, not
I
the.
don't want to hear yada I mean. I don't want to hear any of that bullshit.
No, yay.
No, none of that.
Oh,
none
man.
of that.
I still want to
just
see
wanna-
a sideshow.
I just
Some-
want to see
some of that-
shakas and
some-
fucking
some-
board shorts.
Some of that
Who the
heme.
fuck-
Are you done with Hennessy?
Yeah, I'm done.
Who the fuck
No,
say
you-
yada yada mean anymore?
I don't know. But
Nobody.
they're out here doing it.
Somebody asked me the other night, "How's a hurricane?" I was like, "Man, that shit was hyphy as fuck." Bro.
Yeah. See, you're done. Get out.
Damn, dude, I didn't know you hated Northern California.
I'm
so
just
much.
done with it. I don't. I don't like it there.
Do you consider Sacramento the Bay?
No.
I've heard a couple
no.
people call Sacramento like part of the Bay.
But I understand why people would say that.
I mean,
but,
people commute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to think about two people out of state that don't know much. Like people always ask me, like, "Oh, you have family in like L.A. Do you go there all the time?" I was like, "It's like 2 hours away." They're like, "What?"
Yeah.
They think L.A. and
Well,
San
yeah,
Diego are like right next to each other.
Especially if you're in like the Northeast, you can drive 2 hours through like 4 different states.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well,
That's
it's
true.
like 60 miles. Like, I mean, this might not be exact, but like, from Boston to New York, and then it's like 80 miles to PA or to Philadelphia. Like, it's all. I don't know if that's exact, but it's like that. It's very
It's pretty
close
close?
together. Yeah.
Well, think about it, man.
Yeah.
California is long as fuck. Like if you drive into Sacramento, you're in California for 9 hours.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not even going all the way up north. Like you can go all the way to Mammoth.
Yeah,
and
I'm
Reading.
going to France. In
you driving or
October.
flying?
Yeah, driving to France.
Oh,
Uh,
damn!
With
That's
the naked women dance.
France, Texas. No, I'm going to France.
Need for Speed.
My cousin's getting married, so we're going in October. But then I was like, let's do like a road trip. Let's go like 5 or 6 countries. And the old bird's like, what do you mean? She's like used to this.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you mean 5 or 6? I'm like, no, it'd be shorter for us to go to 5 countries than to drive from here to home.
Yeah.
Like,
I could have sworn there was an episode where you were shitting on people having destination weddings and how much of an inconvenience.
well, no, she
it
lives
was.
there. She lives there.
Also, like it's not his choice.
Yeah. No, I agree.
No, put your foot down. It's always your choice.
Let's go to Bali. Get fucked. That's not original. But when you live there, she lives there.
All right,
so like
all right.
I'm
All
just
right.
going to her, where she lives. It's a little
All right,
different.
all right.
Fuck you, try to get me caught up
All right, man.
with the law.
I'm just
With
saying,
the
man.
law.
I'm gonna have a destination wedding one day.
Well, I'm not going.
Fuck.
We all know you're going to Tijuana, dog.
Now I'm going to Antarctica, man.
You get married?
Would that be your destination wedding?
Yeah. All
So,
white,
like Alaska?
son.
All white.
All white, baby.
Mount Rushmore, baby. Let's go.
Cocaine everywhere.
Just
With the-
get married during the winter solstice when it's dark for 30 days straight.
Nah, man, that wouldn't be fun. Not when it's dark. Yeah, I do it when it's light.
Yeah, when is it dark and light? Is it just around winter and summer solstice? Is it just?
So yeah, it's like right
Yeah.
around like whenever it peaks around here for daylight.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I do want to go to. Are you going to Fish's wedding?
I can't make it. That's my birthday weekend.
Mm.
This guy.
He's like, hey, it's my birthday. I can't make it. Like,
Dumb's
what?
calling out Scoop, and he's fucking trying to call me out for my fucking friend's wedding.
You can't go to a wedding because you're going to Palm Springs for an hour? It's once a lifetime. You got a bunch of these.
He's gonna text Fish too. He's gonna be like, hey, are you coming to my birthday party?
Hey, we're gonna FaceTime during his wedding, drunk as fucking possible. Hey, oh shit, I forgot it's your wedding. My bad. I'm sorry. You guys be quiet. I got shit, man. I got shit to do. I wish I could go. I really wish, but thanks a lot, Dom.
What do you got?
Fuck you.
He's got reservations.
All right.
He's got reservations.
I'll just ask what you got going on. I'm
He's
trying
got-
to see which one I'm gonna do.
He's got a cabana.
You're not invited. You're
Damn.
not invited to Palm Springs now.
All right, well, fuck.
Put me on the spot like that.
Put you on the spot. I was just
Alex
asking
is
a
next,
question.
dude. Put him on the spot. Call him out.
All right, hey, Bill, what you
I'm
got
going to
on?
my friend's wedding.
You
Where
take
is
my
it?
spot.
Is it like a destination? wedding?
Cabo, yeah.
Nice. I think that's where he's getting married. What date?
What was
got the
that?
same friend? I think he's getting married in Cabo. Is it Cabo?
Did they book you?
I don't know.
Did they book you for DJ?
Nah, man.
I told him to hit you up. I was like, hey, Dom will come down to Cabo.
I would. Shit, fuck that. I've
Get
never
paid
been
in pesos.
How far is Cabo from us here?
It's not that far.
like a 4-hour flight?
Oh, no, not even.
No,
Not
less
really.
than that. Yeah.
I've
Probably
never
like 2
been to
hours or
Cabo.
something like that.
Me
Maybe an
neither.
hour.
I want to go.
Yeah.
I've only done a layover there, so it's hard to say, but
Yeah.
Really, a layover in Cabo. Damn.
yeah.
Never heard of that. I've never heard of that.
Well, he probably been deep Mexico. He was in
I was
Mexico
coming-
City.
I was in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, okay.
I've done a layover in Mexico City, though.
Yeah.
That shit fucking, we were there for like 8 hours because like storms are nuts there. Like it was just thunder and lightning and fucking downpour of rain. They couldn't even get us on like on like one of the fucking whatever it is, like the terminal thing. So we had to get off on the tarmac and it's just fucking storming on
Damn.
us.
Oh, they didn't give you no umbrellas, no nothing. You're just walking in the rain.
Why would
Umbrellas.
yeah, right.
It's raining outside.
Well, why
I
did you
just
just
paid
have
all this money for
umbrellas
this
sitting
flight.
there?
What kind of
Like,
service
He's
is this?
flying Spirito.
I actually got to say, the fucking airline that was like the Southwest version of Mexico's airlines was actually nicer than Southwest.
Really?
Way more legroom.
I feel like Southwest has like kind of dropped down a little bit, maybe towards like Spirit.
Yeah.
Dropped down?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
they were bad. They were bad. They had the fake leather before anyone else. They were first in the game with the fake leather.
I do like the fact that they're making the seats thinner
Yeah.
Why?
to make more legroom.
Oh, is that what
Wait,
it's
the
doing? I
shortest
thought
dude in the room is complaining about leg room.
he would
Hey,
be.
hey, it's for everyone, man.
He would be
Oh,
the one in
thank
the
you.
exit row.
Yeah.
There's a fucking.
Oh, Alex is the dude that gets on the plane first, grabs the exit row, and then Scoop walks in
Yeah.
behind him, 6'7", and
Nah,
looks
nah,
at
nah.
him. He goes,
I'm
No,
not.
I tough it out. I tough it out on purpose to make sure they know I'm better than you. I go to the smallest seat. I go to the back of the plane where it doesn't recline. I sit there, hunkered down. I'm tougher than you. You're a piece of
Nah.
shit.
You know,
you know what makes me mad though?
"Fucker's not real."
You know what makes me mad though is they got rid of the fucking emergency row seats.
no, they
Wait,
didn't.
What do you mean?
Wait, in the new planes?
Well, they're not like the big leg room anymore. Like they have
Yeah,
like that.
oh,
they
The
have
one
like
where
that.
it's a missing seat?
Yeah,
They got that still because
Yeah,
that's the one
last
that
flight I was
fucking
on.
that chick sat in.
No,
that
I'm
5'3".
I'm talking about
fucking thing.
I'm talking about the whole row where you had all the
Got
leg
you,
room.
I
You
got
know what
you.
I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, yeah. I haven't seen
Yeah.
that for a long time. Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the dream.
I don't tough shit out, bro. I sat right next to that chick. It was just fucking. I just exerting negative energy just out my fucking pores. I
Exerting negative.
wanted her to fucking know. Like,
He's,
Honestly,
got like
though-
he's building a voodoo doll in the
At
fucking
5'3",
bathroom.
that's a little rude.
she,
That's a little rude.
she
Yeah,
had the
yeah.
nerve to fucking put a
What
foot and
happened?
then
What happened?
cross him.
Yeah, yeah,
So I was just
What are you
like,
talking about?
this lady took the exit row seat right in front of me.
Oh,
And she
You
was
ever,
like
you, ever
5'2".
you ever sat next to someone with the that has to book 2 seats because they're so fat?
No, I never. I've always wanted to see what
I've
that
seen a
was
couple
like.
that should have.
I had to sit next to someone who had that, and like he walked in and he had the seatbelt like with him. They give you like a
You get a
the
special
extend- the
seat.
yeah, it's like an
extender. Yeah, the
extended
extender.
seatbelt, yeah. And the dude sits down next to me. He goes, well, you know, the good thing about sitting next to me is I'm so fat I take up only 1.5 seat though, so I actually had more room.
Hell yeah. That
And
makes sense, though.
And get
yeah.
this dude fucking said, this is back when like I think like 300 was in the theaters. And it had just come out, and he's like, "Oh, the good thing about me too is he's like, you got like the DVD players way back in the day, obviously." And he's like, my brother works for the studio that filmed 300. He's like, so I got the cut that they released to critics. You know, so like I'm sitting there, he gives
You
me
guys shared headphones,
Yeah,
ate
headphones.
popcorn.
Yeah, popping the
You
headphones or
lay
whatever.
your head
I'm
on
like,
his gut.
dude.
Hell yeah.
I know, yeah.
Here,
I was
I
like,
got an
this
extra
is,
phone. You want it?
dude, this is like a 5-hour flight too. I was coming back from Miami, so like I was stoked, dude. I'm like, all right, fucking cool, let's go.
Yeah,
It had like the studio like text in the bottom
Yeah,
of it,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and they. 'Cause you remember back in the day, you used to get those bootleg ones. It was always a copy of that.
Hell
For
yeah.
sure. For sure.
Gotcha. All right.
The guy that walks up, he's like, "You get extra room next to me."
Yeah, fuck
Opening
that.
up food and shit. Smells.
Are you guys like really like social on planes?
No.
Fuck no.
It depends. If someone else is, then I'll be for the most part. The only time I went to that is like a red eye. I took a red eye to Florida once, and this Jamaican dude was sitting next to me, and I have like my head covered. I have headphones in. I have like my head down. You know, I'm like not head down, but like leaning into the seat in front
Obviously,
of me.
you don't want to be talked to.
And then like clearly, and then he like bumps me, and he's like he's trying to tell me a story, and I was like, yeah, cool, and I just go back, and then he's like still talking. He's like, hey, they're bringing food, and I'm like,
dude, the worst.
We're like,
the worst.
The flight took off at like 11:30 or something. You know, it was like the last flight out of San Diego.
Yeah.
So I want to sleep all night. I have to do something in the morning at 7 when I land in Florida. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Dude, you gotta bring your hoodie, and then put your hoodie on backwards, like the whole sweatshirt,
That's
and
a
then
good
take
move.
the hoodie and put it over your face, dude.
That's a
It's
good
fucking
move.
cuts out all the light, and then people look at you like, "What the fuck?"
But you
But
can't see him, so
You ever,
you don't
you,
know.
you ever
Yeah.
be sitting there in your
Don't matter.
seat and you're seeing like a big motherfucker coming by you, and you're just like, "Dog, don't sit
Don't
next to
sit
me."
here. Don't sit here. Don't sit here.
Yeah.
And the bad bitch
Or
walk by. I'm
kids.
like, please sit here.
I
Please
just hate
sit
getting
here.
my legs hit by the cart.
oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Because they don't
I-
give a
I get my
fuck.
elbow.
They don't.
They
man.
just come through.
You got that knee out, bro. They're taking it out, dog.
That's also everyone. People on a plane never get narrow.
They
Yeah,
don't.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, what do you like? I get narrow when I walk at like an angle. Like
Me
I'm
too.
like,
and I walk with my bag.
like I
in
got
front
something
of me.
wrong with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, like nobody does that shit. They're just literally just boom, 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 knocking shit over. I'm like, what are you doing?
What sucks about the aisle seat is when there's seats open next to you and someone's putting their shit up above.
Yeah.
Like the crotch is just
Yeah,
in
yeah,
your
ball
face.
bag just
You're
hanging.
like, fam. I'm like, I always kind of lean over. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I'm like, bro, like,
Yeah.
do you see what you're doing?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you got
know.
your dick in my face.
I always get free drinks though. Always on flights. I'll stand in the back. I'll go to the like where they're hanging out. You know,
galley?
the stewardess. Yeah, and I'll say, I'm like, hey, do you mind if I stand here? Like, you're not supposed to. But I was like, hey, I need to stand here like stretch my legs, which is true. I'm not like lying. Like, can I stretch my legs for like 5-10 minutes? They're like, oh, no problem. Then when you start talking for a minute, they're like, oh, you want a drink? I'm like, yeah, I'll take a drink. It happens all the time.
Really?
Like,
All right,
if
I'm
you're
starting
just
standing up in the
super
galley.
nice to them because a lot of people are rude to them. I think
And
that's
also,
what it is.
Yeah, and also people don't tip. You're not supposed to,
Right,
but if
right.
you tip them, the flight attendants like $5. Oh, dude, you got free drinks.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
My girlfriend and I always get fucked up going to Vegas. Like it's an hour flight, and we're just like, oh yeah, can we just get like a Jack and Coke, and we tip them. Next time they come over, they're like, here, honey, take
yeah.
these.
all
Like,
the,
four more
all those
bottles.
flight attendants are now fired.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, nah.
It's a Wild West up there.
I was one of the last flights I was on. They like announced like right before we were about to depart or go to the tarmac, and they were like, "Oh, like there's a few open seats left, so like whatever." And they were about to shut the door, and like the last dude came on. There's still apparently a few open seats left. This motherfucker eyes my seat in the middle, and I was like, "Damn, dude."
Worst person to live.
I know, right? Just ruins
Yeah,
my
yeah.
fucking day.
Yeah, I hate that shit too, man.
I never want to get my hopes up when it's empty. Because it's just like, like the last second you look up, someone's going to be just
Hey,
like,
man,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
you got to put your bag there, man. Make it seem like someone's in the
I
bathroom.
can't do it. I can't.
That's
do it.
like
How
saving-
bad do you want that open seat, dog?
That's like saving a parking spot for someone. I hate that shit.
I hate that shit,
You
too.
pull up and someone's standing right there. I'm saving for my friend. I just hit him. I'm just,
I do. I
Sorry.
wonder. I always wonder. I'm like, yo, if I really need this spot, like, would I hit this person?
I mean, not
Like-
hit them, but like,
like
you just
imagine-
keep going
I mean, you
forward.
killed that dog a couple
Like with your
episodes
ago.
car, like with your car. You're talking about like getting out, going.
I'm not
hands.
getting out and knocking them out and getting back in my car and parking.
dragging me
Nah.
out of the way.
But I wonder. I was like, yo, if I really needed this spot, like, how could I get this? Like, you just keep
I
inching.
think you just go very slow. And honestly, if you act like you're deaf, I think you get away with a lot of shit. I'm
how do you
dead serious.
how do you act?
That's
deaf?
how you're getting free drinks on the airplane.
You just go like, and you just keep going forward. I promise you, bro. I do this shit out in public when people are talking to me. I'm like, I don't do that.
Okay.
But I just-
out of my spot, bitch.
Oh, see, we're
Sorry,
canceled.
what?
Banned.
What did I?
banned.
See, I
started it.
didn't go that far.
But you just kind of like point like,
Wait, okay, me doing that voice isn't as bad as you guys actually doing that in real life.
you going up, beat up, man.
You're literally lying to people that you're handicapped.
So what?
Oh my god. Where's the gavel?
You think that's
Order
worse?
in the court. That's worse.
I mean, I'm not like having full on like fake sign language.
You're just lying
But
about
I
being
just kinda
handicapped.
like- I'm telling you, if you drive it and you just like
Get a fake badge.
just act like you don't know what they're talking about,
Get a
keep
fake-
going forward.
Get a fake cop badge and flash that shit out.
Now
Hey,
you
I'm a
talking
cop.
about,
Like,
now you
boom.
talk about being a fake officer.
No, just be like, it's fake, dude. It's like a Halloween
Was it
I didn't
was
say
it
anything.
DMX?
I just flashed it. Whoop, get the fuck out of the way.
Didn't DMX try to pull that?
Did he?
Probably.
I don't know.
He tried to pretend he was like an FBI officer or something.
I've seen videos on YouTube of guys like acting like they're. So there's this one guy that I don't know what they're called, but they drive next to the funeral cars. They're not actually cops, but they're like
Like an escort.
yeah,
kind of thing.
escort
Yeah.
permitted. One guy just thought he was straight up a cop, and he was acting like a cop. He had fake stuff, and he was going around after the funeral and like pulling people over and shit, and being a total dick, just getting off the high of like having like this authority over
Fucking
people,
chicks out of tickets.
bro. And the cops found out about it and like pulled him over. And
They
the
were like,
video-
"That's our job."
bro. He like switched. Like, there's all these videos of him like, because he like recorded himself. He had a GoPro.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, no, stop, no, pull over right now. And then some people would call him out and be like, you don't even look like a real cop. And he'd like write him a fake ticket until he got pulled over. And he was like starting to cry. And he's like,
That's hilarious, man.
It was just a goof, guys.
There's-
it's just a goof.
There's a guy recently, man. He had a bunch of warrants, and he went to like another city and applied for the police department. And they ran his record. All I saw that he had warrants,
Of course.
but they let him do the physical fitness test and all that, and tired him out, and then fucking arrested him on the spot.
That's actually really funny.
Chess, not checkers, baby.
That's actually really fucking funny. How dumb do you have to be to if you have warrants that they're gonna find out when you're trying to become a police officer?
That's what I'm
Or
saying.
like
I'm
trying to
doing
get a
background
federal
checks.
job or something. Like they're gonna figure it out.
I saw this video. They kind of did the same thing, but this was back in the 80s, and they took a bunch of people that had warrants. I don't know what they did, but enough to like put them in jail.
They said that they won like
They
some
won the
contest.
lotto.
Yeah.
They said that they won the lotto, bro.
that's-
They set up this whole elaborate thing at like a basketball game or something, and had them all come. They took pictures and they're all smiling. And what are you gonna do? Like you're not really thinking. You're like, yeah, I got a warrant, but I just won the lotto. Like I'm
Genius.
I'm
Yeah,
lit.
I'll fucking buy myself out. I got
They're
bread
calling
now.
out names, bro. They're calling out these people's names, and they're like, "Fuck yeah!" And they go in the back room and just get arrested. And they're just
That's
like,
fucked up.
"That's fucked up," but it's like,
It's
"Fuck
legit,
you!"
though.
Like,
I wonder why they stopped doing that. Because that's kind of funny.
Probably,
it's
it's
fucked up.
probably unconstitutional.
Yeah, it's like
Is it?
entrapment or some
Yeah.
shit like
It's
that.
entrapment?
you already
I mean, I
have a
don't know,
warrant
but-
though. Like,
Well, they could just go get you.
Yeah.
What, if
Why
you have
not
a
make it-
warrant? It's not that easy.
I think
They contacted them.
I think
Yeah.
entrapment is making you do something like after the matter.
Yeah,
like they've
that
already
might be the
done
wrong
something.
word, but I'm
yeah,
Yeah.
they've
it does feel unconstitutional. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I couldn't like cite why, but it does feel
It's
unconstitutional.
just
Well-
a finesse, man. That's all.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a really hard.
I don't know why you're getting all excited about it. Like, yeah, fuck these motherfuckers.
Fuck 'em.
But it's like some mom, she's got a traffic fucking violation. Got a
No,
warrant.
I'm talking about
I
like.
had a warrant for a traffic violation. No idea.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
If you just didn't. If you just,
I wish you were there, bro.
Scoop's reading the mail. He's like, guys, I think I won the lotto. I don't even remember getting a ticket.
It was actually legit. Like, so I had a ticket I forgot about. It was
yeah,
a-
if you don't pay your ticket.
I had a ticket I forgot about, and then I moved, so I didn't get the notices, and it was like notice. Then I didn't know this. My license got suspended. No idea.
Yeah, that's a,
Yeah, and then so this happened. This is like 6 months of this. I had no idea, and then I was driving, I got pulled over, and the car I had at the time, the window just broke. So like, and I didn't want to open the door. It was like this. She was actually really hot. This like redhead chick. The cop pulled me over, and she comes to the door. She's like, "Roll on." I was like, "It's broken," but I didn't want to open the door. Like I told her through. I'm like, I'm really big. I don't want to scare you. And then she was like, "Okay, I get it." And I opened the door. And she's like, "You have a warrant out for your arrest." And I was like, "What?" And then, but I was really nice to her. I was like, "Oh my god," and I was still in the military, so that probably helped quite a bit. And I just explained like I didn't realize yada yada yada. And she's like, "Just park the car here," and I was like 3 blocks from my house. She's like, "Walk home." And then figure it out, and then you come get the car. Like go to the DMV tomorrow.
Wow, a black man with warrants that didn't go to jail.
But so like I sat in my
She
car
must have been
for
real
like,
hot.
She had to be, bro. You going down in history.
she was into black
bro.
dudes
You get away
too.
with murder.
You're going down in
Shut up.
history. Black people with warrants go to jail.
Trying to fuck. But then
You're gonna tell a story like he's Paul Bunyan.
yeah, right? So then when I sat in my car for a while, I was trying to get a ride or something. There was some reason why I didn't go straight. Like I didn't just walk straight to my house, and she left. But I sat in my car. It was like 20 minutes, whatever it was, maybe 45. I have no idea. But then I was like, all right, well, fuck, I'll just walk home. Get out of the car, and she was like waiting for me, or she was in her car waiting for me around the corner. So if I started driving,
Oh,
I
wow.
tried.
she probably told
yeah.
she probably would have towed my car,
Yep.
taken me to jail.
Motherfucker, I
Like,
tried to
yeah.
I tried to help you.
So
Which is fair though.
Yeah.
That's the thing about a lot of those warrants. They're just like they're not like people on the lam. It's just like
Yeah.
people that like fucked up, didn't pay like child support or like didn't pay fucking tickets or whatever.
Child support's pretty serious. They
They used to put
go to
people
jail.
on the billboards. Do you remember this in the 90s?
The
They
cops
used to
would?
hang them on the billboards?
Yeah, they used to hang them from the billboards.
No, that was the 18.
I think it was in L.A. in the 90s. If you were like crazy late on child support, they'd put the number with your like face on a billboard.
That's hilarious.
cops
Yeah.
would?
I know.
Oh, well, I mean, like the city would or whatever it was. Like they put your thing on a billboard. Yeah,
I saw a video of a dude in the club. I guess his baby mama had bought him a bottle, and
Yeah.
they came out with a bottle on the sign and said, "Take care of your son."
Oh,
He was just like,
wow.
just
That's
sitting
brutal.
there.
That's brutal.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Dom's about to no longer have the tab.
Right.
Yeah,
Wild
that's
out
fucked
here,
up.
son.
I mean, it's not as bad as they come out and it says like your card's declined. I don't think that was real. I've seen that a couple times. I think it's like joking
Yeah.
for like people that come into a nightclub that have worked there or they're like homies with everyone. They come out with a sign and instead of it's like, hey, congrats,
Yeah.
or like baller, they're like, you know,
Did
your
they
car
even-
was
Because,
declined.
yeah.
It's
Was
like,
it remember the movies back in the day? They would cut like the credit card. It's like
Yeah,
declined.
yeah.
Like,
yeah, why the fuck did they do that?
did they ever do that, or was that just like a thing they did in like
I
movies?
think it was
and
just
TV?
Hollywood. I think it
Yeah,
was a stupid
just to be
Hollywood
like more
things.
dramatic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Because your car can get declined for a bunch of
Yeah.
reasons.
Maybe they did it when it was like stolen or some shit. Like this isn't yours. We're gonna cut it. Like kind of how if you have a counterfeit bill and you give it to the bank, like they keep it.
Yeah.
Like I had I DJ'd up in San
tell us
Francisco.
more.
No, it was a nightclub, so I knew the guy that owned it. He didn't like mean to give me a fake $100 bill. He's like, it happens to us all the time.
Yeah.
But he paid me in like cash, and I got back to San Diego and put it at the bank, and I watched the teller count the hundreds because there's a lot of them, and she gets to the fake one and stops, and I was like, I'm not thinking one's fake,
Yeah.
but she knew right away. Didn't even need to look at it. She felt it. Because
Yeah.
they're like trained in that shit, and just stopped, put it to the side, and kept counting. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then she's like, she pulled the manager over, and they had to file something out, take a picture of it. And I was like, "What's going on? Like, do I have a
Yeah.
warrant out for my arrest?" She's like, "No, you're white. Shut up." I was like, "Oh, shut up. Thank you, Becky."
the real red flag for that was they felt the coke residue on it.
Probably. I'm like, it's real, right? It's real. Yeah, and they have to and they don't give it back because I wanted to see it. They're like, no, we can't give it back. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, am I in trouble? She's like, no. So I let my homie know in San Francisco. I was like, oh, it happens all the time. My bad. See, like,
I bet it's
Venmo
pretty
me.
common, especially nightclubs. scenario.
Nightclubs,
I
you're
can
not
see
really
that.
looking at it. I mean, bartenders, they're not like feeling the money. They're probably just like, oh,
drunk
cool,
anyway.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
They're all wasted.
They are. I hate bartenders.
I
They're
remember
all
a
wasted.
cashier. She tested my $10 bill. I was like, "Bitch, don't disrespect me like that."
What?
Oh, see,
Shut
that's
the fuck up.
I got a
yeah,
fucking
nah,
buddy,
nah,
man.
nah.
Don't
Yeah, they have the
disrespect me
little
like
marker.
She
that.
looked you up and down. She's like,
Had the
She
$10
had,
bill.
she had the marker. I was like, "Get the fuck!" I was like,
Oh yeah.
Hands.
"Don't do that."
When I worked at a
Oh, back to the hand to slip shit at you, girl.
when I worked at a grocery store in high school, they would do that for 20s and hundreds.
Yeah.
If 20, anything 20 and above, yeah, they would do the fucking.
Yeah.
Because like nobody's paying in cash anyway.
Yeah, but that was pre-inflation too. Not pre-inflation, but that was before it got nuts. So like a 20, that's like 100 now. Like that was a big deal.
I
That was
don't
if you-
remember
if you
when a
broke out a
20
20.
Yeah, I was like
It's like,
$100
whoa,
bill.
big baller over here.
But also nobody pays for groceries in cash.
yeah,
Like even
Yeah,
back
no.
before credit cards and debit cards were common, like you used to use your checkbook.
which
Oh,
is
yeah,
which
checkbook.
is so weird.
Dude,
That is
old
weird.
ladies were still coming up. Like old ladies were still
do you
coming
guys
up.
have checks? Do you have a checkbook?
Nah.
I have some,
Yeah,
but
I
they're
have some.
they're in a safe and they never take them out.
You got a safe at the crib?
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, man.
You
Wow.
don't?
Yeah.
No. You got a
Where do you keep
shoebox.
the bricks at?
A shoebox under my bed.
Nah, you need a safe.
I don't think
Just
I
for
got
just for
anything
fire, just for fire reasons.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's like I keep it like on my
Documents.
like my passport and shit in there.
I want to hear this because I don't have a safe and I have documents, but none of them that are like like what documents we talking about?
Yeah, whatever.
Birth certificate?
Passport, birth
crypto,
certificate.
guns, fuck cocaine, fucking Lamborghini keys. What are y'all doing?
This dude's got a walk-in, like fucking a walk-in
Vault?
safe. Just
Yeah,
fucking
No,
a vault.
he's got one of the panic rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, your birth certificate, you can get a new one of those from the hospital.
Yeah, but you
Easy.
gotta understand, it's not easy. Like,
Yeah,
It's
true.
pretty easy.
No,
But
it's-
what if you lost all that shit?
yeah, you
at
gotta start
once?
from scratch. Yeah.
The only thing I will say though, the fireproof safes, a little bit bullshit. Even the ones that are very expensive, like if you bought a $10,000 safe, a little bit bullshit, because the safe is rated for not burning up. But if you have shit in there that if it's 5,000 degrees outside or like inside the safe,
Yeah.
oh, everything's gonna melt in there.
Oh,
So it's like the
man.
safe is rated, like it'll last 2 hours in a whatever house fire. It's like.
Now, let's say right now, you say you go home and your house is on fire. Are you running in to get that safe or?
No, I
But
hope-
it doesn't
yeah.
necessarily scorch that way in a house fire. Like if you see a house fire, a lot of shit's still there when you go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be like your kitchen burns down or some shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Still can't believe you got a safe, man. I don't think you got nothing valuable in there.
Get us. You
It's not-
you both need safes. I
It's
don't
not-
even
it's
know
not
why
even
I have
about-
a safe.
It's
I
not
have
even
a
about
safe.
value so much as like I said, it's just important documents and shit that you don't want to have to.
Like, all right, your birth certificate, a passport.
Yeah, he's mad. He's
I
mad
know.
at you.
What the fuck?
Like, what?
the fuck else you need to say, man? You ain't.
Okay, the other thing is too is I've also had jobs where people paid me a lot of cash, so
There you go.
Cash.
All right, so you just got racks at the crib, huh?
no,
Just-
not anymore.
Dude, Dom is flustered, bro. He's like, what you got? What you got?
Hey,
I
what
know.
you got? What you need a safe for?
Guns.
No, not
That's what you need. You need a safe and guns. Multiple.
Guns inside the safe, guns outside. I have a small
That's right.
safe. I mean, I guess you call it a safe. It's a small safe.
So I
for my
What's in
Glock.
there?
I
What you
worked-
got in there?
My Glock.
So I worked hospitality.
And that
for-
motherfucker's bolted to my house.
Yeah.
And then my other one's hidden.
Ooh.
So Don, I
The
worked.
shotty?
Yeah. I need to get a big
That's
one
under
for
the dining
shotty.
room table.
Yeah.
That's the one that comes behind the couch.
Yeah, yeah. I need to get like a gun safe though. Those are fucking expensive. Costco has good prices.
Yeah,
though,
they have good
but they're
prices, yeah.
expensive. But it's like
I
then,
want one.
then I'm gonna start buying shit to
But
put
you
in there.
no, but it's not even about the. I really like. I mean, I have a lot of guns in there and ammunition and stuff. But like, it's really the other shit. Like I don't know that I have in there.
Grenades?
Important. I don't know. Yes,
Dom's
grenades. I have
mind
grenades.
is just going.
Claymores.
ATF? Knock, knock, knock. Yeah, I have grenades. Are you crazy? What is this, Soviet Russia, 1989? No, I don't have grenades.
All right.
I know what I'm
Never know,
getting
man.
Dom for Christmas. I'm gonna get him a little baby safe.
Yeah.
Get him one
For
of those-
that
get him
chain,
one of-
for that weak ass chain
I
on your
know
neck,
these weak
dog.
ass chains.
Get him one of those janky ones that you have like the little key. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it just opens up like that. Like the ones they have at the back of like restaurant
It's a
offices.
jewelry box with a lock on it.
with little cash slots in it. You know.
Okay, what if, let's just put yourself in a scenario. What if you came home and your house is ransacked? What would you be like, fuck, I wish that was locked up?
Ooh, good question.
Just like your house is like, because that happens to people. You come home and
Is my girlfriend still
everything-
there, or they take her, or she's still there?
she's long
She's
gone.
gone, yeah.
She's with the cartel people like long time ago.
She gave him the key.
She's having a fling in fucking
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mexico.
if you come home and you're like, fuck, I can't believe like that's gone. Like I wanted that so bad. Like
My
a
DJ
picture.
laptop.
Yeah, I would say my
Fair, fair, yeah.
production laptop, but I backed that bitch up, so I put the.
But they're all burnt. All the hard drives are burnt down.
No, it's someone
No,
ransacked.
Let's say
not a burn.
ransack. Let's
Oh,
say somebody just
ransack.
come through
Okay,
and just like they break all your shit. They stole a bunch of shit. You're like, fuck, I wish they didn't
See,
get
that's
that.
that's the other thing too. It's like is people that are trying to steal shit from you. They're not like doing a thorough job. So if they see a safe, odds are they're probably just gonna leave it because they don't want
Yeah.
to fucking
It's
deal
a
with
time
it.
thing, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they just gotta get in, get out.
Take the whole
fucking-
safe, crack it open later.
No, you gotta bolt that shit to your floor, homie.
Mine's bolted to the floor, and I have a 100-pound kettlebell in there. So it makes it, the safe is already heavy.
Oh,
You ain't
damn.
stealing from
And
school.
there's like 5,000 rounds in there. So that bitch is
I thought you were
fucking
gonna say
heavy.
like you had a kettlebell on top of it that
No,
swings
it's
down and
in
hits
the
him in the head. Home Alone shit. Doink.
It's a booby trap.
That shit, that's safe for like 500 pounds. Yeah,
Fuck. Did you bolt it yourself or is it professionally like?
Yeah, you don't need a professional.
The other thing is too.
I
It's,
don't want that guy knowing I have a safe.
Yeah,
Everyone
true.
who comes in your house, I don't care if they're the gardener, they're the I don't know, they're doing shit around your house or
Whores.
something. They're all criminals. Every single one, all of them.
He's out the window just pointing people like
Criminal.
The mailman, I see you.
Yeah, I see
is your
Breaking
safe
Bad.
is your safe out in the open or is it like in the
No,
closet?
that's hidden.
Okay, in the closet.
Now he's trying to get too specific.
I got close. I got
Five closets.
I was like, is Scoop gonna fall for this one? I don't know. He's a smart man. He
almost
got
gave
his
it
toes.
What kind of code? Like what? Like
Yeah, is it like 4 digits, 6 pins?
yeah, or is it the twirly one? You know, shit.
I have one of the shelf things too that
razors.
pops down.
Razors come down.
No. Like you put it has an RFID card, and then it pops down.
Oh, that's dope.
The rifle in there.
Which shelf?
You have to come over and find out if you're getting shot.
Hey, bro, we'll just
Knock, knock, knock.
We'll
Hey,
just,
let me in.
We'll just chop off his index finger. I'm sure he's got one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's why I don't have it. Am I getting knocked out and fucking?
All right.
Damn, this dude thought about
He
it.
really thought about it.
Of course,
That's cool.
I took the face thing off my phone.
Really?
We're not doing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
that's
doing it.
annoying though.
Yeah, you're not getting me
You
while
get
I
used
sleep.
to it. Well, how did you live your whole life? Not your whole life, but you lived 5 years of putting in a code. It's easy now. It's easy.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that face bullshit.
Yeah. For
That's,
that
that's how
reason,
your girl gets you while you're sleeping.
Yeah, exactly.
every time, bro. I know. Fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine. He just recently got arrested, and he had his girlfriend.
Shocking.
And his security guard was riding with him, and he got arrested because his license was suspended. So they arrested him, and he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He told the security, like, yo, like, take all my shit out of my pockets. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, where's my phone? He's like, bro, your girl's already going through it, bro.
Oh,
See?
Already, bro. You could be shot. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what's his girlfriend thinking though? Like, it's Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, he's
Somebody
a piece of
famous.
shit.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, man.
Sean
Yeah.
O'Malley said he just won the UFC title of bantamweight, I think, but they were in an interview and he said something like, "Of course I cheat on my wife." He's like, "I pay all the bills." It
Wow.
was like straight up like,
That's tasteless.
yeah.
Is it like is it cheating though? If she knows.
I mean,
Fuck, I gotta get some money, man.
It's
So
a
I can
wild
just.
life, but literally just hearing him say that, it's like I wish LeBron would just say that. Like,
Dom,
stop fucking around.
you need to get
You
a
mean-
girl
you mean
first,
every NBA
and then
player?
money. You need a girl to cheat on.
Nah. Hey, man, the girls come with the money, bro.
You think Curry's cheating on Aisha?
Yes.
Been shitting on her since high school. Are you high?
That pussy is fucking old by now, bro.
She's just a baby factory.
Damn.
We gotta get our money up, man. Buy more t-shirts.
She actually did an interview talking about like getting jealous about the women like around him, and it's like like
Yeah, it'd be tough. I mean, it'd be tough.
yeah.
I mean, it'd be tough the other way too. If your girl
Oh, hell
is
yeah.
super famous, and I mean, even if you're like, you have some notoriety, but like, if she's super famous and like, if you're dating Dua Lipa or whatever the fuck her name is,
Who?
yeah, you know the song. But like, if you're dating her, it's like, holy fuck, everywhere we go, she's getting swarmed. You're just standing there like a fucking goomba.
It has to get to you too. It has
Of
to make you
course.
feel a little bit like, a little.
Yeah. That's how Safari was with Nicki
Especially
for
when
the longest time.
especially when the dude is clearly superior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're just like, fuck.
You're like, I hope she loves me for me, for this weak dick.
Yeah, you better have a hell of a personality.
Right? Yeah, that shit. I don't know if I could handle that. What happened to that? That was that Drake thing for a while, or that incident where, what was it? He flew some girl out to work with him on like a song, but like flew her out to the studio, and she had a boyfriend, and the dude was just like, "Oh no, they're just doing work," And like I don't know what came of it, but I don't know if you guys remember that, but I was like, I don't know, man.
Well,
If like,
you can't
if
say no.
Yeah.
You can't be like, no, you can't go. I mean, of course.
weird
That's
situation.
super-
Very
that's
puts you in
super,
a fucking weird situation because it's like, if someone hit up my girlfriend and is like, "Hey, we like your boutique and we want to work with you on some
Yeah,
stuff.
for
We're gonna
sure.
fly you out." It's like, dude, that's cool. Who's we? And she's like, "Oh, this guy that owns a company."
Where you
Yeah,
stay?
you
Where
see
you
him-
staying? His condo?
He's got an extra room in the condo.
You go to his Instagram. He's got all these shirtless pictures. He's in body oil with a banana hammook and fucking.
Damn, bro, I'm fucking bricked up right now. Shit. Hey, fly me out too.
He's a brown belt.
Ooh, daddy.
I love that term. I'm bricked up right now. It's so funny.
Speaking of dudes,
So many dudes.
so
right
my
now.
girlfriend tells me that the UPS guy kind of like flirts with her sometimes, and I'm like, this is good because I always like UPS and FedEx. Like I want them to like me, so they put my packages like in the front.
He's
door.
watching the fucking Ring camera all day.
Hell yeah.
No, so-
yeah, he is.
Punch him over the fence like Ace Ventura.
So she's like, yeah, the UPS guy gave me his phone number, in the case like I need help with, because she sends packages out a lot for her boutique, and she's like, yeah, he gave me her
That's
phone number.
ballsy.
Yeah, right. Pretty
Yeah.
much. But he said to like if she needs help for anything.
Yeah,
Sure.
but it's his cell phone, not his company.
Do you need any
work
help with those
number.
packages?
So she says that he gave her his number, and I was like, oh, that's cool, like whatever, you know. And I
And
was
it
like,
wasn't
dude,
on a business card, was it?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I don't know if she
Say, hey,
took
baby,
it.
put this in your phone real quick.
And
Let me show you what Brown can do for you, baby.
instead of instead of like being a dick and being like, man, fuck that guy, I was like, I'm gonna work with this, you know. So
Start sending him dick
now
pics.
when he comes, like he came to the door and he needed to pick up a package, but my girlfriend canceled it and she's out of town. She didn't tell him. So he comes up to the door and I answer and he's like, I'm supposed to pick up a package. So instead of being like, oh yeah, let me ask my girlfriend, I was like, let me ask my roommate.
Oh,
So now
this
So now
this guy's
he's
slick.
so now he's like, oh, good. She doesn't have a boyfriend. So now he'll be nice to me and like put my packages. And when he needs to pick more packages up, like we'll be cool.
Oh,
He's come 2 or 3 times, bro.
Is it that difficult to get shit shipped out in the hood? Like, what's?
No, it's just, I just want them to be nice to us. Like sometimes they put packages to the wrong house and shit. Now I want someone to be like, he's gonna look forward to like bringing packages to our
thinking
place
about it,
because he's
yeah.
thinking about like, oh,
Hold on.
I exactly. He's thinking about my
smashing
girlfriend.
your girl.
Yeah. So and I answer the door.
Yes, that's the house again. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I hope that other dude doesn't fucking answer.
And I keep telling her, I was like, he still thinks that like I'm your roommate, and she thinks it's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Yeah,
that was quick thinking.
yeah,
That was quick thinking.
yeah, thank you. So until like I come home one day and he's in the kitchen, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You just wanted lemonade.
Yeah. No, I just came in. I'm like, oh damn, that backfired. But
He does music too.
Oh
oh no, babe, let him listen to your beats.
no! and UPS, you know they're making bank.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Hey, yeah,
my
they just
God.
got a raise, didn't they?
Yeah,
Didn't
what
they have
was-
like a class action like lawsuit or?
Yeah, it was like
or-
a union thing, right?
yeah, union
175, I
Like
think.
collective
is-
bargaining
Yeah.
thing?
I heard
Probably.
they're like drivers now making 6 figures.
175.
God
yeah.
damn.
At the top.
Yeah, like if you've been there for like a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
ass time. Yeah.
I think it's after 4 years.
You make 170.
Yeah, but dude, to get it, even back in the day, I remember my brother was talking about that. He was like, because you have to like start in the. He was like 18. He's like, I think I'm gonna go for it. But yeah, you have to like start in the you know
the
like
The
warehouses,
assembly
yeah.
4
line.
a.m. fucking yeah, doing all that bullshit.
Forever. Then you kind of
And
get
then-
promoted.
And then
Yeah.
the other thing is too is like you like management and union is different.
How so?
So like management isn't a union job. So like there's chances that like in those companies that like the people working under the management is getting paid more than the managers.
Yeah.
So there's really, you sort of like max out at whatever it is. There's no room to like get up to executive level anywhere if you were really trying to like climb the ladder. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, my brother did it for one what is it, like a holiday season? You know,
Yeah.
they bring on people. And he's like, fuck this. He's like, I'm going back to school.
Yeah.
He's
We have
like,
a-
I have a friend who worked for UPS and he was just like, dude, he's like, those union, like if you work for the union, like you ask them to do anything that's outside of their job description, they're like, no, I'm good.
yeah.
Straight up. They're like, no, like you can't say that shit at any job I've ever had. Like,
we have a friend too. I have a friend. You know him too. I don't know if you know that he worked for UPS. He's a DJ, and he got fired because he kept stealing shit.
Whoa,
Yeah,
I know a few people like that got fired for
yeah, he'd steal laptops and then sell them to DJs for like hella cheap.
yeah.
oh, that's how Dom was getting.
Hell yeah, that's probably how I got my shit. I went down there. Oh well, hey, I don't care where it come from. I just need it.
Yeah, so
Don't ask no questions.
he definitely got fired, but that's ballsy.
Yeah.
Isn't that like
Damn.
a federal? I don't know. Maybe if it's not UPS or FedEx. It's not
yeah, it's
federal?
because it's not the U.S. mail, so it might
So,
not be.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
only if it's U.S. mail, then it's
Yeah.
federal.
I mean, he didn't steal it; it fell off the truck.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I guess they can't really prove. Well,
I had a friend. They raided his house in Chicago. Like they
Holy
came to his crib.
shit.
He was bro. He was,
Who raided his house?
police did, or maybe not the police. Some federal.
Somebody came
yeah,
through,
yeah, yeah.
Some guy was pretending to be the police.
But nah, he
Chicago.
He was
got
telling me,
robbed.
bro. He's like, bro, man, the holiday seasons, whew, we all be rubbing our hands together like
Oh
Birdman.
my god!
I was like, bro. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, bro, you just go out, just shake a little bit. Pick up, bro. I got rims, PlayStations,
Wait,
rims.
how do they know what's in it? Well, I guess some
some-
boxes I've gotten.
Yeah,
have,
sometimes they ship it in just like the whatever the box is.
Like, yeah, I guess. Yeah,
I've gotten
think about
expensive
it.
shit from Amazon. I'm like, you shipped it like this?
Right.
Yeah.
Same
Like,
here.
what the
And I
fuck?
thought about saying like, oh, I never got it.
Amazon don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
dude. You could tell them like I haven't done this, but you could just tell them like, yo, I didn't get this because some crackhead stole like a computer part that I had that was like $400 maybe. And I hit him up, and she didn't ask for any proof.
Yeah,
She's
they
like,
never
so
asked for it, yeah.
you don't think that they put it at a different door? And I was like, no. Like, I looked around, and then I saw some shady motherfucker taking off.
It costs more for them to hire people to handle that shit than it does to just send it back out.
Returns management's a pain in the ass for a company. And then not only that, like, you got to think, too, like, they don't know what the condition it's coming back. Can they even resell it? Like, the whole thing is just
and a lot of times it's just somewhere in one of their facilities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or in like a van or whatever. So like they may even still have it. They can fucking bring it back.
How did they manage that shit back in the day? Like Sears or whatever? Like,
I've said this before, dude. Back in the day, we used to fucking order shoes from Eastbay.
Yeah, Eastbay was the shit.
Dude, and you would just like send a check and like hope that you got shoes a month later.
Like a month and a half. That should take forever.
Oh, yeah.
eBay was the shit.
Dude,
And you just come over.
See, I was about to say order from the CCS magazine.
Yo,
You weren't seeing
yeah.
that skateboard for 2 months, man.
Yeah, but when it came, oh man.
And
you would-
surprised the shit out of you.
You would
Hell
like,
yeah,
and
dude.
you would know when it was like around the time when you might get it. So you'd be coming up from school like every day.
Excited as
We're
fuck.
fucking spoiled now, man. Like literally, like we always talk about this, how you order certain things, like a Amazon Basics fucking RCA cable, and they'll have it to your house. You order it at noon, and it'll be there like that night.
It's crazy.
That's nuts.
It's like it's not even worth me trying to track it down at like Best Buy or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
this
like, I
is-
don't even care. I just
yeah. When
order
I was
it
a kid,
and-
I had to go to Radio Shack and get molested for that shit. Like what the fuck, dude?
Oh, you need this cable? It's
Yeah,
in the
that's
bag.
in the bag, homie. I'm like,
I got a van. It's in the van.
it's in the van, the fucking Radio Shack van. Yeah, CCS, man. God, those are the good days. East Bay too. Looking at East Bay, looking at those fucking Gary Payton glove fucking shoes, the
They
zipper
probably made
ones.
so much
I've always
money.
wanted my own custom jersey.
Oh
I always
yeah.
wanted that with my name on the back.
I'll get you one.
I mean, yeah, now
I get
you
it
get what
now.
you
He's got-
got.
it'll fall off the truck.
Yeah.
They used to have those websites where you could order like the knockoff jerseys from all the teams, like on
Still
like
got him, baby. Still got him.
Really?
Let
I
me
always-
go.
I always
DH
look
Gate,
at.
DH Gate, they be hooking it up.
What is it?
DH Gate.
What is
Yeah,
that?
DH.
It's like a Chinese fucking Amazon.
Oh,
pretty
wow.
much.
AliExpress is good too.
Yeah, AliExpress.
Alibaba if you're doing like
Etsy.
more than one. Yeah, Etsy's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Etsy.
All-
yeah,
all-
Etsy's. You can get some like actually pretty cool shit on Etsy. People sleep on Etsy. If you're looking for something actually pretty cool, like somebody makes something. I don't know. Like it's not even just made shit, but
Random shit.
random as fuck. Like I've bought some really cool shit off Etsy. Like I don't know, random. I don't know, like a camera strap or something like that. And it was super nice leather.
Yep.
Like you couldn't find it anywhere else. Like damn, this is fucking nice, dude.
I almost bought a sex doll 'cause they're on sale.
A what?
I almost bought a sex doll. They're on sale.
On sale? For
Yeah.
how much
Was
is
it
a sex doll?
used?
No, of course
Hey,
not.
bro,
What
I
they
ain't
would
gay,
do.
but I want to see you fuck that shit out of that thing. I want to see. I would think that's goofy as fuck.
Bro,
you
they
talk
look-
to her?
No, but
Take
they
this
just, bro,
dick,
they look
bitch.
interesting, man. It looks interesting.
Interesting.
It looks interesting.
Was
Yeah,
it
okay.
was it like the legit ones, or was it one of those like bachelor party ones?
No, it was like a legit one, like a legit, like big ass.
Was it was,
Wait, wait,
was it
wait.
was it one of those was it one of those ones where it's just like one part of the body, not the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing?
just like one part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like mid thigh. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like belly button, just and a
Just
fat
and
ass.
pussy.
That shit's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
I don't know why. It just feels like you're fucking like a part of a cadaver.
Yeah, dude. Like, do you put the blanket on it and put pillows down there so it's like she fell asleep with her ass hanging
Yeah,
out?
Come in, hey baby. Peel them covers off to the side. Like, ooh.
I'd rather fuck one of those things. It's like I've seen it's like a fleshlight, but like super like I don't know,
It's got like the
advanced.
pussy lips on
Yeah,
there.
it's
and
got,
shit.
yeah, but it like sucks.
And it moves
like,
and
yeah.
stuff.
I'd rather fuck that because at least like I don't know, it doesn't feel like I'm fucking a dead body.
Not that we would know what that feels
I
like.
was just trying to get off, but like that thing you're talking about, where you, like I don't
Oh,
know.
baby, you're cold tonight, baby. I like that.
Bro,
Yeah, what
I'm
do you do?
surprised-
You got to put it in the microwave before? I don't think my microwave's big enough.
Hot little hot water.
Hot water.
Yeah.
You just got the tea kettle going. Just
I fucking can't with you, Dom. I cannot.
No, I've always wondered like what Bradley because he's
What are you
into
thinking
that
about?
stuff. Like
He's talked about it. Yeah.
yeah, like because Bradley he's getting like a new fleshlight. But I was like, bro, why don't you like go like all out and like and really invest in like in a $700 like sex doll?
Oh, bro, they're more than that.
Well, yeah, I'm
but
saying.
now just
no, that's
like-
if you get the whole body.
No,
you
but
just want ass and
Bradley's
pussy.
definitely getting the whole body. Bradley's getting the fucking makeup. He's getting it custom.
Nobody has that kind of storage.
Yeah,
just
because
don't
you
know
gotta
what to
hide that
do
thing. You
with
can't
it.
just have that out.
Not
like,
if you're
ever.
Bradley.
Not even Bradley, bro. You gotta put that in the garage and
I
put a
just don't-
blanket
yeah,
on
I
it.
don't know what you do
I
with
had a dildo bottle opener, like a wooden thing from Greece that my brother got me, and it was literally this big wooden dick. And you could pop open the bottles with it, like at the one end where the balls were.
You could also fuck yourself.
Yeah,
with
you could also. No, you couldn't. I think it was huge. And they do the annual inspection in my apartment every year, just to like get in, like see if they need to fix anything, that kind of deal, you know. And like they came over one day, and like I was always good at remembering to fucking like put it somewhere so it wasn't just like chilling out, because I usually just had it on the coffee table. And then one time they were in there for like a good 15, 20 minutes. And then they left, and I looked down, and there's just the dildo fucking bottle opener right on the. And like they didn't like, they weren't even like saying anything. They didn't like look at it weird, but like they saw it.
They're like, oh wow.
So they thought they probably didn't even know it was a bottle opener. They're just like, this dude just.
Yeah, because
used
you
that.
can't really tell. Like I used to always like take photos with it, like somewhere like in the angle of the background. So I'd be like, oh, like look at this, and it would just be like in the corner somewhere. And people on Instagram would be like, yo, there's a dildo in your picture. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah.
This is years ago, but I used to work like we did a big construction job. Then they're like remodeling all these apartments, and then they needed the people that did a couple people that did the construction to stay there to do like maintenance, because we knew like how everything worked, you know. So like we had this overlap where we were doing maintenance there. So now all these people move in, and you got to do like shit like that, like these inspections, you know, whatever. My toilet doesn't work, right? You know, so we had to do that for a couple months. The shit you see walking, like, dude.
in people's homes.
Oh my god! I mean, it's crazy. Like, these are brand new apartments. You'd walk in there and it's just like disgusting. Like, you know, and I'm not like I'm clean, but I'm messy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about actually dirty, like just disgusting shit. You see drugs out, you know, like anything you can think of. Like, you just see the craziest shit. So like, that's probably not even for these guys. It's not. That's nothing. Like,
my ex, she was embarrassed because when she got internet, she had actually like left her like vibrator out.
yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my god, this was out." I was
People,
like, "Oh, it's funny."
When I worked at hotels, people would leave their vibrators and dildos like all the time.
Really,
but they
all
would-
the time.
But they would never. Nobody ever called.
of course not. Why?
They're probably not expensive ones either.
Excuse me.
then.
Did you, by any chance, anyone happen to find a 12-inch black dildo?
No, you just put the vibrator to the phone. It's just like,
Yeah.
hey, is this yours?
You find the Ass Blaster 5000 in room 112.
I left my whole doll in the closet.
They open the closet, the doll just falls out of its face. I'm like, oh shit,
It's all
that's mine.
greasy.
Oh no!
Scoop's got his gun to the hip. Fucking. Blah, blah.
I remember getting a pocket pussy like back, like I think it was like during like high school, I think, with some of my friends.
How
And,
did you purchase that?
I think a friend was going like a sex store, and we're all like, I mean, a pocket pussy back in the day, like that's you know,
gold. You gotta
yeah,
share
that's
that.
gold, bro.
Share
I
that with
remember.
the homies.
I
Yeah,
think
we
we
gotta
did
try it.
actually. I was gonna say that. I think we all
Man,
shared
there's
it.
American Pie days. People were just jacking off in the socks.
Yeah, I think we were all like, oh, well, sure, but you have to like wash it out. I don't think any of us wash it out. Disgusting.
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
Straight
Just
to jail.
blasting it, going like this a couple times.
Yeah, I blowing it.
Oh,
Hey, we're good.
So
Yeah,
he's
but
like, I
remember-
want to go second, so it's warm.
I'll go last. All I remember is like, I mean, this is in high school, so things are different now. But dude, I fucking lasted like 7 seconds, bro. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I
I
was
mean,
like,
it's made
trying
to
steal
make you
it,
bust a nut.
bro.
All those things. So
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna say.
Come on, Dom, say it.
Hey, you remember? You remember? I don't know. It was like a toy, right? It was made out of. It had like water in it or silicone.
I know what you're talking about. The one you go
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. One day, someone said, "Yo, man, put your dick in this."
You said that. Yeah. Don was looking in the
No, it was
mirror.
in
He's
my
like,
head.
hey, you need to put your dick in this
It
right
was in
now.
my head. It's something in my head said, "Yo, put your dick in there."
Hey, nobody said that. Don was just like, I should probably put my dick in there, huh? Everyone's like, no one said that.
Bro, that was
Oh.
like the best. It was seriously like 7-8 seconds, bro. That was like the best thing ever.
You guys know what he's talking about?
yeah.
You've been chasing that high your entire
Yeah,
life.
I've been chasing that high ever since, bro. Never been able to fucking catch it, bro.
That's the
But
dragon
damn,
right
dude,
there.
I was like, holy, is this what pussy feels like?
Yeah.
This is fucking.
Still
Nope,
not-
it feels
yeah,
better. That's funny. I remember that toy. I don't know what the purpose of it was.
Yeah, me neither.
Like it fell out of your hand. It was
that was the purpose.
It was like a Chinese finger trap, but with like water in it.
Water,
type
yeah,
shit.
I remember my buddy's sister. She was a year older than us, and she came back from college, and she was standing there talking. And I think I was 18, maybe 19. Not naive, but like, you know, when you're 18, you don't have like game or anything. You know, like you might not pick up on something. And she was like, not that I would have done anything anyway, but she was like talking to me, and she's holding one of those in the kitchen. It was just her and I in the kitchen, and she's talking to me, and she's like shoving her finger in it while she's talking to me, and I'm like, wait, what is
Started
going?
to get bricked up.
And the way, for sure. Oh my god, when you're 18,
Hey, he's
knocking
humping the
shit
oven. He's
over.
like, "Argh!" She's like,
yeah,
what are
the
you
way
doing?
she was talking to me, and I'm like, wait, is this happening? Like, what is going? And she's like shoving her finger in it while she's talking to me. Like, this is the crazy.
You've been thinking about that ever since.
Oh, I've been chasing the dragon.
He stalks her on Facebook.
I feel like everyone has like a multiple of those moments where they're like, oh, like they were trying to like give me you know what I mean? They
for
were,
sure.
you know.
Yeah. But like when you're somebody who's 20 or 21 and you're 18 or 19, that's an adult.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
yeah.
definitely adult.
There's a big difference there.
Yeah.
A couple years, like, yeah. So you don't really get it. But-
Like you said though, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't have done anything. Like, even if you pick up on it, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
what are you
remember
supposed to do with that?
I remember hanging out with the senior when I was like a freshman, and she started like talking about like stuff like, I don't know, just like all my friends, they're like with guys doing stuff, and I was like what? Tell me. And she's like, like below the waist type stuff. I remember her
Below
telling
the
me
waist
that,
type
dude. My
stuff?
dick was like,
Yeah,
like, I was just like, oh, like my lightheaded and shit.
You mean like Pogs?
No, lower.
I was like, do you want to see my
No.
slammer?
So yeah, and I remember just being like, fuck, like just a chick
Yeah, yeah.
says something to you like that, and you're just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And even if she would have said like, let's do something, I would have been too nervous. Like I remember being too nervous sometimes, like almost like shaking, like, oh my god, like I don't know, you don't know what to do. You're like,
were
what
you
the
one of those
fuck?
guys just shiver when someone would touch you?
I was one of those guys that like run off the dance floor and say I had to use the bathroom if I got like a boner while dancing.
Yeah, for sure.
You
see
never
that.
learned the tuck?
Nah, wait, later. I had to figure it out. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Yeah, I had to figure
What
it out.
were your friends doing for you, man?
I wasn't really talking about it. Hey guys, you guys getting boners when you guys dance?
Right.
I just
It's that conversation you bring up. Hey, your dick get hard sometimes.
Hey, you ever get bricked up when you're dancing with a chick?
You know when Casey and JoJo comes on?
I used to double my underwear, sometimes triple if I knew I was going to like a school dance or something. Yeah,
Smart.
duh. Yeah. I think one of my friends told me that, but I for some reason I knew about the tuck early. I don't know why. I would just tuck it for the hell of it when it was soft sometimes. Like,
That's
fuck.
smart though.
Yeah, dude, you got to
Yeah,
double
yeah.
up the underwear. I used to, so like, I don't know if you guys went through this, but I want to say it's probably junior high. But when it was cool to wear boxers, like
Yeah.
some of your friends started wearing boxers instead of like briefs, like white ones.
The
Nothing
tidy
wrong with
whities,
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah,
lot wrong
yeah,
with
there
those.
is.
There's a lot. Everything's wrong with those.
Let me see some grown ass
better
men at the
not
gym.
have
I was like,
Bro, I got like the Speedo. You guys know I got the European
"Y'all
cut.
got the European
I was
cut?"
just saying the
European
European
undies.
Speedo's the worst, man.
So I had a couple friends that were like, yeah, we're like wearing boxers. Like, damn, that's tight. And then we, because we're all starting to sag our pants.
They're like, no, it's not tight.
So I was like,
point.
damn, like I sag my pants. I don't want my fucking, my tighty whitey showing. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna wear boxers. But I didn't like it because I was like my balls were kind of everywhere. My dick was everywhere. I was like,
Yeah, you were finally living for the first time.
I was, but I didn't like it. I wasn't comfortable with it. So what I did was I put my briefs on underneath and then
What a loser.
Fuck you. That's exactly what the kids said in the locker room. They said I was a loser because I was wearing briefs and boxers. And one of my homies was like, hey, yo, look at Schoeny. He's wearing fucking 2 underwear. And everyone laughed. I was like, no. Thanks for bringing that back, dog.
Hey, he's a loser.
That's funny.
That's some
But I
loser
was like,
shit.
but after that, hell no, bro. I just made sure that I had the boxers with like the hole in the front with
Yeah.
a button on
The
it.
button. Yeah, you gotta
I
have
was
the
afraid
button.
my wiener hanging out.
Yeah, you gotta have the ones with the button. Yeah, because when you don't, man, that motherfucker slip out.
Always, dude.
It's funny how something like that will affect you when you're young. But I could do that. I could wear that right now and be at the gym like, oh, he's wearing 2 boxers. Like, why are you? I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, why
I'll
you-
wear wherever the fuck
And
I
why
want.
are you looking what underwear I have
Yeah,
on?
yeah,
You
no
homo?
business.
Honestly,
bro.
though, I wish that somebody had told me that like you're supposed to still wear tighty whities when you're working out or like
Yeah.
doing something athletic.
Keep it tight. Yeah.
Because I remember I was sitting there in PE and fucking
Damn, we're going deep.
Balls out.
literally balls out. I'm because they have those gym shorts, because they never fucking fit the way that
No.
you couldn't be like Allen Iverson out there with those PE
Hell no,
shorts.
they barely went below
Yeah,
the knee.
yeah. And I remember I was just sitting there like normal, like we were sitting on the ground, like lined up for something, and like some girls were like pointing and laughing, and like my whole dick and balls was just
Oh, see,
hanging
man.
out on one fucking.
Let it out,
one
Alex.
leg.
Let it out. They were laughing. Oh man, I'm sorry.
See, another thing. Now at this age, you're like, yeah, you like what you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, I was just like, well, it's done now.
Bro,
Yeah.
speaking of fucking dicks being out, you hear about that streamer?
Yeah.
That
I
was
show
a-
speed.
Yeah, super popular streamer.
Oh, that's
Dude
funny.
was in his boxers just like we're talking, and he was just streaming on Twitch, and he like did something in the game, like won or whatever. He's like, "Fuck yeah, you like that?" And he stands up, and then like you see his boxers, no big deal, and he jumps up and down, bro. Big ass
Okay.
black jizz out in the open, bro.
Did he get kicked off for that?
No. It was crazy because
I don't think so.
YouTube. I think he's on YouTube. Yeah, and he didn't get banned or anything. YouTube even put out a statement. That's how I saw it.
Well, he was an accident.
Yeah,
and
like
then
they're just
yeah.
like, oh, it's an accident. I'm like, dude, you guys are selectively
Yeah.
enforcing.
Yeah,
these
exactly,
rules, bro.
man.
Like,
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they should be.
they should be. No, I agree. I agree.
That's kind of the problem with the whole fucking thing.
It
Like,
should be all the social media rules should be selectively enforced. Yes, but then it should be fair. That's the
yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Is that it's never fair
Yeah.
across the board. It's like they'll just attack somebody or something, you know,
or you're just not big enough and they don't bother reviewing it.
or that. Yeah.
That's the thing. Is like
Yeah.
they're just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna deal with this.
Yeah, that
fucking
guy
dude.
probably did it for like just views and shit. We're
He
talking
does a lot
about
of
now.
shit like that for views.
Yeah.
He's
You
very
really
annoying.
I don't think he'd put his career on the line though.
He's very
show his
annoying.
dick.
I don't
There's
know.
I
He
don't
lit
think
his
that's
house on fire. Like he literally put like got fireworks and acted like he got a Pikachu thing. This is the first time that was the first time I saw him because I kind of like watched some of the, not the stream but like the clips and shit. You know that I'll see it on Twitter or something. Anyway, he had like a Pikachu thing. And he like a firework, he lit it on fire in his bedroom, and it basically almost burned down his entire house. And then he's acting shocked as it's going on. He's like running around screaming,
Yeah.
"Ooh, ooh!" And it's like, bro, you knew what? Come on now,
those
You know what you're doing.
motherfuckers.
Wow.
They're kind of genius.
They're
They're
genius.
very
Yeah,
very annoying. There's another guy, I forget his name, but he is everything that comes out of his mouth is like he's trying to make it go viral. Everything he
yeah.
fucking says.
Smart.
It's smart, but it's so annoying because
very
it's so
tiring,
fucking
too.
fake and just
Yeah.
like plastered on. But like everything that comes out of his mouth, like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Or like he tries to make himself cry. And like if someone asks him, like, hey, please don't film in our restaurant, he makes the biggest deal about it and says, like, I'm not coming. Who's your manager? And he's streaming the whole time.
Yeah.
I get it, but then sometimes it's just like, that gets old, man. Like that gets
Yeah,
real
look,
old.
it's old when you have $50 million in your bank account. I mean, that's the kind of money people
I'd be
like laugh at
pretending
that
to,
shit. But it's
yeah.
like the biggest people on these platforms are getting. They're making over a couple of years. They're making that level. You know, like 50. Whatever. Like that's a lot of fucking money to
Yeah.
act a fool for a couple of years.
Nobody's
in your
gonna want to
20s.
hang out with you though. Like if you started
Yeah, in
doing
your
that, like,
20s.
and I've
Unless
seen-
I mean, if you're not like that in real life, then nobody's gonna give a shit.
Yeah.
yeah, but those guys are like streaming like 24/7.
Yeah.
Some of them.
But for like 3 or 4 years, and then they dip.
Yeah.
I mean, like your career just doesn't last that long for
Yeah,
that
what,
kind of shit.
what are you doing anyway besides fucking a sex toy?
You got time.
Yeah.
Act goofy, man,
Yeah.
for these millions.
Get on the sticks, make something happen.
Get on the sticks. Do you guys ever catch that the chick, she does her bathing suit stuff? I forget her name, but she's like the #1 chick on Twitch.
Oh,
Redhead?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Starts with A.
No, what does she do?
She's like super hot and she's just in her bathing suit all the time, but they did like Vice did a documentary on her and she's genius. She's
Yeah,
a fucking genius.
Yeah,
like,
she's super smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard her talk before,
Yeah.
not on the stream thing, and it might have been a Vice thing. I don't know, but
Yeah,
she
it
was
probably
talking
was.
about like how much money she made from the streaming, then from OnlyFans.
yeah.
And she's like, I bought 4 gas stations this year. I have 15 houses that I bought this year in Miami. I bought that. It's like holy.
She talks about her
shit.
schedule, how she wakes up at like fucking 6 a.m. She's just constantly doing photo shoots because all her like her OnlyFans and I think she might have a Patreon. They all have the fresh photos like every week.
Man, what's she doing on that OnlyFans, bro?
Not getting naked.
Not getting
Oh
naked.
No,
my
seriously.
God.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
real?
The only
and she's
thing
one of
I've
the highest people on OnlyFans.
the only
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
I've seen her
Dude,
do.
that's whack. I hate that.
Do you think
shit.
that's like for dudes who like their wives don't let them watch porn,
It's for
so they're
children.
like,
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
this
there's
is
a lot
for
of kids on there,
children,
yeah.
bro. It's kids signing up for this and paying for it. This is-
OnlyFans?
Yes. Oh my God.
There's no way I would let my child sign
the
up.
Twitch to OnlyFans pipeline is massive, bro.
Really?
Dude, if you just go on Twitch or whatever, any of those like Kick, Twitch, even YouTube, whatever.
Kick
gaming.
is still around?
Oh, Kicks are actually
Kick,
like,
Kick
pretty
is
big
pop-
now.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Oh, I'm thinking of the old messaging.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
Kick.
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just like Twitch kind of.
Got it.
But if you go on them, all the top women on there are not naked, but like, they're wearing very revealing shit. And the top link in all their shit is OnlyFans. And they're making a shit ton of money. And who the fuck? I'm not watching. I mean, I'll watch like clips or something, but I'm not watching actual gaming online. Who the fuck is watching that?
I'm thinking about this.
Children.
Like, there's got to be a lot of women at like San Diego State who are like balling right now.
San Diego has like the biggest webcam girl like population in like the
Really?
United States.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
San Diego. I heard that somewhere.
That's right.
Huh,
There's a
where
lot
are
of
these hoes at?
I don't know why. There's a reason for it, but I don't know why.
Broke college student is a thing of the past.
I know, right?
It really is,
So I
though.
saw that chick on Pornhub. I have a friend that told me
Yeah.
she's on Pornhub, and she's like in her bikini, and she's like jerking off a dildo, and then all the links go to like her Twitch or
Yep.
OnlyFans.
Yep.
I'm like, this bitch is a genius.
Genius.
And
dude.
she's
Yeah.
jerking off a dildo.
Jerking off a dildo.
What her
That's because
clothes
she
on.
doesn't get naked. She doesn't have sex. There's talk. She always says there's talk. She might do porn, but she just got everyone on the hook.
Yeah.
Genius.
There's a chick, we've been following each other for years, man. She was hot. She finally dropped the OnlyFans.
And you're hooked.
Nah, I'm not hooked. I'm gonna give it a couple years because you just got started. You know, when you first get started, you do a little bikini shit. Then you show a nipple. Then, you know what I'm saying? Then you start getting naked. Then after that, you start getting ran through and fucked. And that's when I sign up. That's what I
It's
want
like
to see.
it's like the stock market.
Yeah, bro.
would
Let that
you,
stock
but would
go
you
down.
date her?
Huh?
Would you date her?
Date her? Like my girlfriend?
Yeah.
That's what
Or
that
like-
means, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could date without that. There's so many different categories to this fucking dating shit.
No, I mean,
not,
like-
I couldn't make her my girlfriend. We'd had fun. You know what I'm saying? Kick it.
So not date.
I mean, we had fun and kick it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
such
man,
a guy thing to
Bro,
fucking-
nah, because it's like, dog, I never understood this. All right, you get paid on OnlyFans, so people are paying to see you naked, but then I gotta pay you to go on dates and stuff like that, and I gotta
You're
deal
not.
with
You're
all your
paying
people.
her?
Like we go on dates, so I'm probably gonna be the one paying
Yeah.
if we
Split
live
it down the
together.
middle, my dude.
Like
on a date?
eventually, when you're dating someone, you stop paying for every date.
Hey, she's just chilling, trying to have fun. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, because dog, like, there's no way I'm gonna fucking sit there and be the one to deal with all these problems and deal with you all the time just to like have sex with you sometime when there's a guy paying $5 to see you naked in your butthole. That's
The logic isn't off, but you're thinking
I
too
think,
much.
yeah,
into
you're
it.
assuming
right?
a lot of shit too.
What am I
you,
assuming?
you just said you have to deal with her shit. What shit? What if she doesn't have shit? There's a lot of women out there that
You're
have
not- you said
OnlyFans.
it yourself.
Every
not dating.
woman has shit, bro. You deal with something sometimes.
That's humans in general, bro. You don't
Not
think
me,
you don't think
bro.
my girlfriend deals with my shit?
I'm not saying she does it, but you don't have an OnlyFans.
that you know of.
Yeah, true.
Don't
you
be
know,
snooping
show that-
around.
yeah,
Don't be
yeah.
snooping around.
He
I'm
quit
going-
DJing. What do you think he's
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
now?
Me and Tyga, we got a collab coming.
It's just him and the UPS guy.
I read some article about a girl. She made she had a faceless OnlyFans, so like she never put her face out there.
Yeah.
And she said she made $4 million in 2 years and then quit. She's like, it was like
Hell
really
yeah,
mental
fucking
health.
do that
And
shit.
I would
the
love to do
article
that.
was-
I can't. I got tattoos.
The article is basically
Nobody
saying,
can recognize those.
Oh, yeah.
What, bro?
Those are
art-
originals.
The article is basically saying like, how does she cope? Like she's like, how do I figure out how to be like she's like, I haven't done anything in my life. She's like, I haven't graduated college. How do I figure out how to like live the rest of my life? And I have all this money now. And she's like,
Yeah.
it's very, but like, I bet there's a lot of these.
There's-
bitches
that's
out
That's
Yeah,
the
there.
thing,
there's a
though, is
chick-
like
I was-
once you have money, like making money isn't nearly as difficult.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. It's like getting followers. So once you have 1,000, 10,000's easier.
I've seen a lot
Once
of
you have
porn like that. A
10,000,
lot of
yeah,
porn
it's-
like that is faceless porn.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
helping a chick start up her own faceless OnlyFans. Straight up, bro.
Dealing with her shit.
Nah, we
She
was
wanted
just
to marry you.
Hey,
huh?
you paid for lunch, didn't you?
Nah, I didn't pay for lunch.
You
but
paid for coffee on that
like, I was
meeting.
telling her, I was like, yo, man, post out here. Go here, post out here. So you got to interact with
He
people.
told her all the shittiest, like all his weird websites. You gotta get on the dark web. You gotta post on the dark.
Nah, hey, you,
Post on DJ record pools.
He was just telling her that so he could see the free naked photos.
TastelessGentleman.com.
He was like, you got to put teasers on Reddit. You got to. You got to
Oh,
put
yeah,
teasers
yeah,
on
Reddit,
Reddit. You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
good one.
Shit
You
like
can't
that.
just put them there. Like you need to get people to help you put them on there.
I was helping her, bro.
No.
You ain't got shit on Reddit. What are you talking about?
No. If you're gonna, you could put like, I don't, not faces, but this is the pipeline for that shit that I've seen. is and they'll go to because this is the big subreddit. Is it Rate Me? But it's their face.
Rate you?
It's like,
Yeah,
am I
but-
hot or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, but it'll just be their face or whatever. But I noticed that every time it's a cute looking girl, I go look at their pro immediately. I'm like, okay,
Who's this bitch?
because it'll just be like from here up. But I'm like, damn, she's attractive.
They used to
Let me go look. So then then
They used to do that on
yeah.
Bumble, right? They used to put just on the dating app. They would put their Instagram like nothing else, and then you match or you don't match.
That
you
shit
can follow.
is so disappointing when you get a match on one of these apps and then it's like just clearly somebody promoting their OnlyFans.
Yep.
Man, why the fuck would you show me if I couldn't have it then?
Damn it! Where's the dildo? Where's my fucking sex doll?
Well, what do you think the conversion rate on that? Like if it's 2% of people.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not blaming them.
No, no,
Like,
yeah,
no,
no.
I'm not gonna knock the hustle. I'm just saying like it's a disappointment when that
Oh,
happens.
for sure. Yeah.
And
yeah.
and not only that too, like sometimes like they legit do want to like go on a date
right.
and like meet up and like they just have it on there as well as like so people it's like double exposure. It's like, all right, I want to meet someone and go on dates or whatever, but I also want to promote my
Yeah, they're
shit.
giving themselves the choice.
Yeah,
Well,
so
could
like
y'all
what was that?
could y'all date someone with a OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Really? No
Yeah,
problem.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You assume so much. Like
What do you mean?
anybody with an OnlyFans is just a piece of shit.
I
like a problem.
didn't say
dated-
that.
I
I just
dated
like,
the-
bro, like
I dated a
like,
girl that did webcam shit.
Okay, I mean, like that's cool, but I just don't understand that logic of like,
Dealing with her shit.
like, all right, you're
Being
with,
rich?
You're,
Yeah.
you're with this person. You've said you're interacting with them. You
She
know,
was- she was
you
way
have
out
to
of my
do
league.
things to see them naked. But
What?
homeboy, fucking 2 states over.
She sent me nudes. It's okay. Like,
He just paid $10.
Nah,
I love this idea. I love
he
this.
paid $10 and he gets to see everything that I got to deal with.
He
You'll say
never
the
gets
real
to fuck her. You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You forgot about that part.
Bro, when we go out, me and my girl go out sometimes, it's just me and her. We see each other all the time, every day. She dresses up sexy as fuck when we go out. And like motherfuckers like looking at her and shit. You don't see me like fucking
You know,
what,
Shoney's
you guys
trying to
get
start
look
shit.
for free and I gotta deal with her shit?
She ain't naked.
No, but it's the same
No,
shit.
it's not.
Her titties are basically out.
No. She ain't naked. Now imagine if she was going on and say, "Yo, give me $5, I'll show you my titties." She's like, "Damn, babe."
Oh yeah, that puts you in a.
Exactly.
Oh, and she just,
I'd be sad.
I'd
and
be
she
like,
got a purse full
hell
of
no.
money at the end of the
Full of
day.
$5 bills.
I'd be like, yo,
Oh.
this steakhouse is expensive. Do it.
Yeah, she's paying my mortgage, bro. We just got a fucking a gold chain for $7. Shit, bro. The dog's fucking flossing.
Yeah, I
know,
mean,
man.
it's not like it's like anything else, dude. Like,
Yeah,
once
short yourself.
once you get past like the hang up over it, like it's just a job. Like you can literally talk.
I'm
You,
not dating a bitch from OnlyFans. I'm
It's
not.
not just a job.
I'm not like I will hook up with. I will hang out with somebody. That's not an issue. But like actually dating, I'm too old. I'm too old.
Yeah.
Bro.
And
If
I
I'm
feel like-
21, I don't give a fuck. Now I'm old. I might get this bitch pregnant. Like I might have to deal with her forever.
You guys keep saying deal with
Like,
like,
and then imagine like one of her fans, like you're out with your girl, then like you're just like, "Oh, hey, like I see you naked. I'm one of your followers."
Yeah, for sure.
okay, and
Like, I see you naked.
and what if
like,
the guy looks at you? He's like, "Damn, you're lucky." my
yeah,
dude.
right.
He's like, no, I'm not lucky. I gotta deal with you.
creeps like you come up to my girlfriend and say, "Hey,
Here's
you
the
look
thing.
hot
This
naked."
is all hypothetical because I guarantee you, if some smoke show fucking was wanting to date you, all of a sudden your opinion would change on that
You're 100%
dramatically.
right, Alex. 100%.
I would fucking have fun and we'd have a great time. But you'd
This
never be my
dude,
girlfriend.
if she dumped him, he'd be crying in his fucking.
John acts like he's a
He'd be-
thug.
he'd be
He wants to be in love. This dude wants to be in love.
This dude would be
Custom
crying into
pocket
his sex
pussy.
doll. Just like,
I'm sorry, baby. It's okay. It's okay that I'll have an OnlyFans. I still love you.
Yeah,
Please
'cause I
come
feel like
back.
that shit escalates, bro. Like that whole OnlyFans.
Emotions, love,
No,
yeah.
No. Like your content on OnlyFans escalates, bro. As the followers start to dwindle,
That's probably true.
as that money starts to, you know what I'm saying?
I think this
decrease.
problem is internal, bro. I think it's in your heart because
my heart.
I haven't met a lot of girls you've dated, but I met like maybe 2, and they've been problematic.
Yeah.
And I was like, Dom, come on, bro. So I think it's it's maybe who you
who
who you're
I'm- who I'm
attracted
attracted
to.
Some problematic.
So let me
bitches.
so let me tell
well,
you
this
this
guy's
though.
been banned from Tinder, so he doesn't even know what he's doing.
Hey, bitch, show me a picture of your 2 front tires. Let me see if the ball or not, man.
There's love out there for you, Dom. Don't
Is
worry,
there?
bro. Yeah, don't cut yourself short
Yeah,
with
she's
just because you
she's
think you're
charging
gonna deal with
$5 a
shit.
month to show her butthole.
Yeah, be that man to pull her off OnlyFans.
Oh,
my
I can definitely see Dom being a Captain Save-A-Ho on
Yes.
that one.
Maybe at Hong Kong.
Why are you tagging the kid?
Yeah, no, man. Y'all been on me all
here.
show, man.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Jesus. Thought we were
Call him a simp already.
I would never. Cupcake, maybe.
A lot of calling out going on today on this podcast.
Let's get
Damn.
out. I gotta pee. Let's get out of here.
All right. Cool. Peace, guys. We're not even fighting with him anymore.
Hell, bro.
I gotta pee
Hey, he's gonna do what he wants, man.
Hey, the man saved you.
He did, man.
He was like Stone Cold Steve Austin coming from